Hi traders, and welcome to today's acysecurities Forex market analysis. My name is Duncan Cooper and I will be your host. Today we'll be focusing on the dollar index and the pound to the US dollar. So first we'll look at the news items coming out for the week, and then we'll have a look at the charts. Hi traders, just at FinLogic and at the economic calendar, and I just want to review what's coming out this week. Now I'm going to be reviewing the pound US dollar. So I want to see what can affect that pair, and I've just filtered to the high items. So looking through the calendar, tonight these are Queensland time, we have the US durable goods orders coming out. That could affect. But the main one for the week is the US Fed interest rate decision. That's at 4 o'clock my time Thursday morning. Later on in that day as well, we have the US GDP growth rate coming out, and into Friday we've got the US personal spending and personal income. So make sure you know where and when they come out. The main one is the interest rate decision for the US, 4 o'clock my time Thursday morning. That can definitely impact the pound US dollar. Alright, let's get into the charts. First up, I just want to have a look at the dollar index. I haven't looked at this for a few weeks, but this is the monthly chart. Still getting support from these old resistance tops over here. More promptly the 89.62 top. You can see we've had a higher bottom come in, and we've had a further positive month. It's just withdrawing a little bit from this high up here at 93.47. So the question is, over time on this monthly chart, are we going to move up and through, or are we going to stay range bound? So we have a higher bottom, but we don't have a higher top. So just moving through the weekly chart. First of all, MACD is in an uptrend here. Price action has made a double bottom on the monthly support, and we're probably going to have a week down maybe here. It would be, just seeing from this start down here, if we have a week down, it's the first week down over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9 weeks there. So nothing goes up forever before a pullback of 1 or 2 candles. So we may just have a week down. But for the move to carry on, obviously we need to move through this resistance area. Alright, and the daily chart, it's just having slight pullback. There's a bit of negative divergence showing on the MACD there. Whether that's going to be anything significant, or it's just indicating that we need some form of short-term pullback, who knows. Now when I get into the pound dollar, interestingly, the pound dollar has actually moved through this area in the inverse look, so it's moved through its low point, whereas the dollar index hasn't. So the pound dollar has been a bit weaker than the strength shown on the dollar index. Alright, let's get into the pound dollar today. And I reviewed this I think 3 times now over the last couple of months. First when it started to make a double top up here, and it's moved down. Last week it broke below this 136.69 support low, but clearly rejected. So at the moment this is my weekly support, and we're just trading into and testing resistance at 137.78 and 138.00. We're just a little bit above 138.00 at the moment, so time will tell if this is going to have a deeper move up, maybe back up to the 1409 resistance level up here. Hopefully not. I'm hoping that having a week up this week, and it'll be a short-term up week, and we finish below the 138 level at the end of the week. Time will tell. MACD is very negative down here, so at the moment in terms of trend we've moved down to a lower point. We're having a week up, trend remains down from the double top forming. MACD just showing you a downtrend. To the daily, alright, just want to put in daily support down here. That's at 135.71. and a couple of resistance areas up here. That's at 139.10 and 138.98. On 38.98. Okay, now I'm hoping price won't get up to test those levels. I'm hoping that we're just having a week up, and hopefully we're going to fall back below this resistance from the weekly chart, back below the 13800 level for a further decline. Now, we were seeing negative divergence on the dollar index, and we are seeing positive divergence here on the daily, only just on the MACD down here at the bottom. Now, don't know whether this is going to be a deeper rally or that is just confirming that we are having a week out. Time will tell. I'm hoping though that price will move back below 138 and then come back down and re-challenge support down here. Now I just want to move down to the 4-hour chart, have a closer look. Drawing a fib from this 139.10 resistance high down to the low. Now this range that I'm drawing is actually the monthly range. It's the range that we've been trading in for July. So that's the high of the month at the moment, that's the low of the month. And what I can see is that we've retraced inside that monthly candle all the way up to the 79% retracement level. So at the moment I'm just on the sidelines, might still be on the sidelines until the interest rate decision comes out early Thursday morning for me. But what I'd like to see, obviously we're rallying inside the monthly candle. I'm hoping it's going to stop and fall to here at the 79% retracement level, and then I'm looking for price action to move back below the 138 level. If I can see that weakness moving back below 138, then hopefully it'll just come back up and find that 138 is new resistance. And then I'm going to be looking to be a seller for hopefully the next move down this way. Okay, alright, I'm just going to tidy things up. Just taking it back to the daily chart at the moment. So if I can get short at 138, target, I've had this target now for a couple of months, is the high of the double top projected below, and that's this 200 marker here. It's at approximately 131. So if I could sell on a failure at 138, stop at 139, targeting down at 131, that would give you a risk reward of 1 to 7, which would be great. Okay. Hi traders, why not sign up for my free webinar series at acysecurities and improve your trading? You can register at the link below. I look forward to seeing you there. In tonight's training webinar, I will teach you all about the figure and how to use it on my live trading charts. Those that attend will get full access to my own MT4 chart layouts and indicators. Drawing a trend line up here, using the same scenario of closing below the broken trend line. If we get resistance at the figure, closing 3 to 5 pips below could be a trigger for a trade setup to sell. And if we did sell here, it moves down 55 pips after finding resistance at the figure.